got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Looking for a man. It's Beck. Starting to feel a little pressure. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Might be changing the route. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this first down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down and one that did not pay off. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes it on the run. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. Fourth down coming up.
And, man, they sneaked the option in there on third and long. And I don't know, was that a misread? Like, do you get the ball to your tailback? Like, it was pretty well defended. They had the quarterback swallowed up. He got some yards, but now you're forced into a fourth down, and this might be a passing situation.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense.
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Tigers are on the move. Johnson wants to throw it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. LSU quick to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A sky-high punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Quickly complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover zero, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Johnson looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking for space to the left. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On the ground, it's Fletcher. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Beck. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Now facing a third and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Rifles it down the middle. Touchdown, Caves! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Brown. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Looking for space, it's Fletcher. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to pass, it's Beck. Finds a spot in the middle, fighting off the defender. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And it makes it so hard on the defense trying to stop these guys because they're not just throwing it to wide receivers in the passing game. They've got a huge weapon here at tight end, and he just shows you how difficult he is to bring down after the catch.
Wants to throw on third down. Quick completion on the out. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Got it! He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Beck. Lets it go to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Try to get themselves back in the football game.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Smashes it between the uprights. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. He'll do it himself.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels.
He's going for a big play downfield. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Here's the handoff. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Fires to the right. Complete out of the backfield. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up for him.
Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And that's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between the other squad.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Going right to work up top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, LSU! The defense putting points on the board. What a shift in momentum. What a big-time play. He just took matters into his own hands.
And what a mistake by the QB throwing the football. His receiver, obviously, they weren't on the same page at all, but the defender steps in front, makes the big play. And then every kid's dream, right? You play defense, you create the turnover, and then you take it all the way to the end zone.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. To the air, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Miami! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it was trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it on the left. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Got a man. It's Anderson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. LSU right back to the line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback will keep it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, they went QB design run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose a yard.
He'll throw it. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space. Found good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Beck. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got a man in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Pass attempt. Touchdown, Hurricane. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown, now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Makes a catch on the left. Off to the races. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Through behind his pad.
Well, at this juncture in the game, that was 2 points they needed to have to tie this one up. Now, there's tons of pressure on the defense to get the ball back to have a chance to win.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Got a man, it's Marion. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Moves it out to the 34-yard line, a nice 15-yard gain on that one. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Right on the money. Bulldozes his way through. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Canes in the hurry-up. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
Timeout, Miami.
So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. From right in the center of the field, straight on to win the game. upright.